So what do you think I named this stream?
Something about Warframe.
Yes, I did.
I knew it.
You are correct. Red got it right. Alright. That's gonna be my next title. Something about Warframe. But the current title is Liches Get Stitches. Because I figured it wouldn't let me use witches to bitches because that's way funnier. But Twitch fucking sucks ass. And everything about Twitch
misspell it very
sucks.
cleverly. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Like leeches get beaches or something.
There was a I think there was a point where so Rex would pronounce like Tyranitar as Tyrantar sometimes, so that was like a little joke we had. Pixel was doing a Pokemon raid in Scarlet and Violet or whatever, and he was doing like a public raid, so there was a guy with a Tyranitar and he just kept like fainting, and he fainted like all 3 times.
Oh no.
And but like, you know, it was kind of just like, you don't pick that for this Pokemon kind of thing, like it should have been obvious, and he just used up all the feints and made everybody fail. And then Pixel goes, Tyrantar, you cunt. So then I clipped that to show Rex, and I was trying to title it, and you can't say the word cunt because it's Twitch. So the only way I could get around it, because I didn't want to like misspell it or like put coont or whatever. I don't even think I could do that.
Yeah.
So I like typed it like phonetic, like I looked up like the phonetic spelling of it, and like using like weird letters and shit. So it's up there with that, but like you can kind of like sound it out, but there's like a backwards K, and it's like really fucking weird.
That's funny as hell.
Just like, God, I hate Twitch.
Yeah. Same.
I don't understand the censorship thing.
I don't understand it when they have age stuff there, where it's like, oh, this stream is like meant for an older audience. Oh, can I title it a swear? No.
No.
Why? Because little Billy that heard his mom say fuck, and now he goes around school at freaking 7 years old telling everyone to fuck off might see it and learn a bad word.
Maybe you should be a better parent and like keep track of what your kids are doing. I don't know.
Alright, one moment. Hey, Clyde and Soma and Alt, welcome out, everybody. I am a lemur now. Mouse form didn't last long.
Should bring the chat up.
Yeah, Clyde. My sleep schedule is still fucked, but I'm awake at this time. And I have been working on some art, like off-stream. I've had to. I got a couple of private comms to work on.
You want me to change back to
So
normal?
I gotta do that off-stream anyway. Oh, back to normal, Kupo. Nope, you don't get the mouse now. The mouse was special at the beginning. You gotta wait till the end of the year before that becomes the normal form again.
Yoshi!
That's what the form lock is for. Yoshi time.
Unless you start ranting and then you turn into your mouse.
Oh god, ain't too much cheese. Oh god, now I'm fat. Oh god. Yeah, that's true. I do have my rants on them. What did I think of the rat-ass Trevor? I don't know if I saw it. Maybe I saw it? I don't know. But it's a game that I bought, and I'm going to play it on stream, so I don't really want to know anything about it.
The power of crossing your arms is so strong that it turns you back into a mouse.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but I'm gonna play the game anyway, so I'll see stuff eventually. Hey, Quillsoft, welcome out. Oh no, you can't swear, but softcore porn is okay. Yeah, I know. Unless it's furry, like, either furry porn or just like outright nudity that's not porn. Like, they unban that for a day and then they're like, oh, never mind, because we're fucking stupid and we're Twitch and
The normies don't like that.
And people who aren't actually people are the head of our organization. Ones that don't deserve any sort of
Well,
human
yeah,
rights.
it's actually more like the Twitch CEO didn't like it. It's like the Twitch CEO only likes hot tub titty streamers. He doesn't like furry porn, so we're gonna shove that back in the hole.
Hey, I have no problem with anything if it's marked appropriately in the right spaces, but I don't understand why you can mark stuff like on YouTube and here as like 16 plus or 18 plus, and then you still get banned for stuff. Yeah, that doesn't make any goddamn sense to me. It's like, well, why am I marking it as adult if I can't do adult shit? It doesn't make any sense.
Put in censor bleeps like in the 70s.
Oh, that kid. Me and Red were talking about this. I don't mind if someone doesn't want to swear. I watch YouTubers that don't swear. Like I've watched Peanut Butter Gamer, I've watched Chad Tronic, I've watched Thab. None of them like swear because it's just not how they want to present themselves. And I don't have a problem with it. They're genuinely funny and I don't notice it. What I do notice is when someone's like, what the fuck? And then it goes, and I'm like, wow, that was super obnoxious. Now I, like, don't know if I want to follow you anymore, and I'm considering giving this video a dislike because you're being a fucking idiot.
There's like genuinely some Oni plays videos I can't fucking watch because the fucking constant lion roaring every 2 fucking seconds pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's like I can't enjoy this entertainment because it's like distracting me.
Oh, I can't stand it. Like, the beeping censorship bothers me so much. It's like, I understand sometimes people slip up, but I would rather them just like talk differently. If they're going to commit to not swearing, just like fully commit to that.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
Or if you're a fucking millionaire already and it doesn't matter, then just count on your Patreon dollars and all that shit that you already get and don't give a shit and just swear anyway. No, I need that extra like 10 cents per 100 views, so I need to like bleep all my swear words.
Well, I can't wait to see it all. Remind you of the time you saw someone wear green screen underpants and have the game playing on that? That's funny. Oh, I hate Unalive.
Trevor loves Unalive.
You know what I do love? Auto-delete. That's funny as hell. Like, he auto-deleted?
Yeah, I want to make that. I want to make that the new Unalive. He auto-deleted. He unsubscribed from life.
I know you hate that.
It's better than Unalive. That's just stupid.
I can't stand the Minecraft thing. I first heard YMS do that. He should kill himself in Minecraft. It's like, dude, the fuck is this shit? Ooh, a skunk.
One popular person does it, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I can do that," because
bothered me so much. Hey, Usido, welcome out. He alt F4. That's good, Allie. Welcome out. PBG and Chad Tronic say frick. I would not consider frick a swear word. I wouldn't consider crap a swear word either.
I mean, like, hell isn't even really considered a swear anymore, but it was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And ass is kind of always on the line.
Sometimes heck is just funny to say. What the heck? But heck is also a good indicator of like getting someone flustered or horny. Like, oh, you're hecking me up. I love that.
That's heck with 2 C's, like.
Yeah, it is. It's true. You should self-terminate.
With 2 C's.
I'm going to self-terminate. You know what that means? That means transforming into a Terminator robot.
Unaliving
why?
is not one of my subroutines.
Because you're in my stream. We have to get to the Warframe now!
The chopper.
You don't think you've ever said unalive before? Don't even say it ironically. I'm doing you a favor by telling you that.
If I'm parodying people, I will say it, but...
Yeah. Take the coward's way out. Also, like, this is because of YouTube censorship, I assume. Folks trying to avoid losing money for saying kill or something. But how the fuck is that worthy of censorship anyways? I think we need to stop beating around the bush and not take stuff like suicide lightly. I agree. And it bothers me as someone who has had suicidal tendencies. I cope through dark humor and, like, jokes about it. Not everyone does. That is too much for some people. But that is how I cope. And, like, getting rid of that means, like, getting rid of some people's way of, like, coping with it. Which I think is disgusting. Also, if we're gonna, like, you know what's really weird? I have seen people censor themselves so hard on YouTube and TikTok and stuff, where they will say stuff like unalive and things. I will go and watch a children's cartoon where they say kill or he died, and I'm like, whoa. Censorship has gotten so much worse than I thought with that. But it's weird because it's like both bad and not at the same time. I don't know, it's really odd.
We've gotten to the point where we can show someone having a gory death, and like in a video game or something, and that's okay, but you can't say die.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, if that's not language policing, I don't know. I kind of like pointed that out yesterday, actually, because Chrome was playing Wild Assault. And I think it's Chinese, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
it
sure.
is.
But his name, so his username is Breaks and Driller. It censors his name because BRA, bra, is in it. So it, like, his name shows up as like an asterisk and then like Ixen Driller. But then when you kill enemies in that game, they like explode into this like huge like blood splatter that's like comically large, and I just find that so funny. It's like this like gratuitous like gore and shit is okay. I assume in China, as long as you don't show a skeleton. But
see,
but then
it's like
you can't
that in
say
Dark
bra
Souls
in your
too.
name, or it gets, it's like bra isn't even like offensive.
You can't like in Dark Souls, Knight is one of the classes, but you can't have a name with that in it because of NIG in Knight. So it censors it out.
It's amazing. I thought...
Oh, you're
I
fine
think
with rambling.
Jasker did something like that, and then, like, I think, like, his name ended up being, like, more offensive because it was censored or something. I don't remember what his name was, but I think that was the case.
That's funny. There we go. Sorry, I'll catch up with chat when I can. There is a lot going on screen right now.
Trevor loves that, the crazy flashing lights.
Don't worry about rambling. I promise I'll catch up once I can look at it. The word needs to have the weight of its reality, not just some stupid ad-appropriate soft term. Yeah, I agree. I think being blunt is funnier, especially when you have friends on stream and they react viscerally to it. See, I'm usually the one that's doing the shock humor.
That's true.
It's something Twitch does too, from what I've been told. Any reference to suicide is a means of punishment, and instead of researching, they err to the side of caution. That's so annoying.
These are advertising overlords.
That's very frustrating. I feel like if I had the wherewithal and know-how, I could, like, use wordplay to, like, fuck with companies and stuff, but I don't have the funds, the means, or the wherewithal to be able to do that. I wouldn't know where to get started, I wouldn't know the appropriate channels, and honestly, I don't know that I have the energy to do it, but it is something I fantasize about all the time. Oh! Oh, I should have nullified myself. I went down. You have a friend who has that issue. Their name was Grape Shot, just a reference to their favorite Magic the Gathering card. Oh. Well, I've got 50 of 500. I am a tenth of the way there.
You're getting there. Yeah, you got till Sunday's reset.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in there. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too.
You want to play more Magic the Gathering? Stimming! Yeah. God, I was stimming earlier with Red. I don't remember what I was doing. And something got said and I just kept repeating it.
I think it was like one of the characters in the game like grunted or something.
Oh yeah, he was like
imitating it.
Yeah. It was something like that, and I just kept doing it.
Well, even if it did annoy me, I know how to annoy you back, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, if it annoyed you, like, for reals, I would want you to tell me.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. But if it did, I know your weakness. So.
Yeah, you do.
I'm good at finding out people's weaknesses and annoying them with it at all times. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't know if those are connected.
Damn it, that wasn't a locker. That was just a box.
Damn it, he got me. I see you're enjoying those chips, but you're not doing your teeth any favors. Damn it, he got me.
To be honest, I don't think you could shock me. I think we'd snowball personality-wise. Probably. I mean, there's things that get me. I couldn't really say for sure. It's happened.
You don't want to say, because then when people know, then they'll take advantage of that.
Well, I mean, that too.
Like
but
me.
Seriously, I can't think of anything. Oh, nice.
Just TF Trevor into a game journalist.
Yeah, I definitely hate
it.
the investor priority and advertiser priority. No, don't TF me into that. I have standards, and that's not being the scum of the earth.
We'll see if we TF you into a game journalist, then you won't have standards.
I know.
That's the point.
Corporate Trevor, no.
Then you can rate the Animal Crossing DSi app a 6 out of 10 and be like, well, it's not really a good game.
But I guess it's functional. Cyberpunk Corpo Trev. No. He loves profit.
Groffit.
Why do you want to make money? Because otherwise I can't come at night. Ugh.
Because then I don't have money if I don't make money. We've got time.
I saw a thing where was a guy talking about how billionaires have money. And it's basically that they
do.
just have a bunch of imaginary money tied up in different businesses and like stocks and
yeah,
like
investments.
loans from banks and stuff with whatever equity is. I have had that word explained to me like 10 different times and I can never understand what it is. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I cannot process the word equity for some reason. I don't know why, but I don't get it. But basically all of the money that they have is just money that is theoretically given to them because of their net worth, because of different businesses that they own that has made them valuable. So everything is fictional.
Nice enough shooter. I reckon you can get it, yeah.
I think so. Equity is more like, yeah, it's kind of, so you have like assets and liabilities. So like assets are like positive amounts of wealth, and liabilities are your like the negatives, so like costs, and then like assets minus liabilities are like equity. So that's like your total like value.
Oh, okay.
Like a net worth kind of thing.
So property, wealth and property.
It can apply to a person, or it can apply to like a investment, like a stock or something, or like this person owns this many shares in something. But when it applies to a person, it's like their worth financially.
Okay. Thank you. I'll see if I can remember that. This is, I don't know why this is like the thing that, like, I'll have it in my head for a bit and then I just lose it. I don't know why.
It's really dry, boring financial jargon. And you don't deal with it all the time, so it's kind of meaningless.
Yeah. A person is property. Speaking of which, I don't think slavery ever went away. I just think it's defined differently now.
Mm-hmm. You're not a slave if you get paid less than living wage, though. Because you're getting
right?
paid. You're not a slave. You can afford to eat once a week. That's not a slave.
Disney is selling an Anchorman to buy the rights to Oswald the Rabbit? Really? Damn.
What nodes do you still have that are lich infested?
Everything except for Hellscrub Techrot. Yum yum. That did happen, they sold his contract? That's crazy.
He's like a baseball player, you can just trade him.
Okay, I should not be highlighted. That's definitely a glitch.
Ooh.
There we go.
You're your own ally, Trevor.
I am. I can
Maybe
suck my own
twinned
cock.
yourself.
What?
You're a twin. You're a twin of yourself, so you got the ally aura.
Uh-oh.
I know how much you love that.
I do love twinning. It's true. It's like my top 3 for TFs.
TF stands for Twinning Fanatic.
Or Toolin' Fanatic.
That's true.
Self-destruct. Need to be quick to get the kill.
Toolin' Twinner.
Toolin' Twinner. TT. Hi, I'm TT. You know, all these years later, I haven't played Diddy Kong Racing since I was a kid, and that, like, voice clip is still in my goddamn head.
12 on charge 2 will melt that lot fast.
Rare had great audio samples.
Mm-hmm.
Tickled, proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let me cut.
Twinning, but if it's done with a more realistic character like how yours is, you just turn into a toon version. Oh, that's a fun idea. What if I TF into an entire isekai? And like I actually make a good one, unlike all the shitty ones that are out there?
What if you just TF people into tunes?
I'd be okay with that.
You're
Honestly,
just like Toon World, but the person.
yeah. I don't know if I could actually write a good isekai. I'm down. I just know that I've seen a lot that I hate. Oh yeah, I like Toon TF, it's fun. Also, I hope I'm not ranting too much this morning for people. I know y'all come in here to vibe and chill. And I do enjoy that. I like y'all having a good time. But, I like lightly ranting about things now and then. I try not to dwell on it, but it's fun to do.
Well, you've been discussing your interests lately. That's not really rant.
Yeah. My interest is in not having things suck. Oh man, I went the opposite direction of you.
Ranting.
Should I just res?
I'll try to get to you, but
Okay.
we'll see. I don't know where you are.
Here I am.
I'm gonna die because of stupid ass Jade Eximus. Look at that! My favorite thing in the world.
I think I could. Cartoon isekais are rare these days. You can vibe and chill the rant. Where's my rant, Solna? Fair enough. There we go. Oh, Snarky Meatball, that's mine! No! I'm rezzing myself. I'm tired of going down.
You only go down when I tell you to, Trevor.
Yeah. There we go.
That's a snarky meatball.
Alright.
If it was spicy meatball,
Yeah.
if it was spicy meatball, you should catch that.
Yeah. That's a spicy meatball.
If it was spicy meatball, I would recruit that Lich.
Yeah. Somebody touching my spaghetti! Well, that was a meme for a little bit. We even had really bad indie horror games made after it.
Mm-hmm. It's not the thirstiest time of the year, though.
No. It's not. That one was fun to play on stream. Well, Sprite Cranberry? It's the thirstiest time of the year.
I like that they renamed LeBron James and stuff, but then they kept like Sprite Cranberry and Fanta,
Yeah.
like as the brand name. Like, well, we don't want to get sued by LeBron James, but I don't give a shit about Fanta.
It's Lock Bron Joms.
Yes. I like that he Naruto runs.
Yeah. Same. Hey, Will Rogers, welcome out. Good to see ya.
So tasty.
If you rant, then you become fat. Uh-oh. He said he was gonna hold you down. Where's the ring? What ring?
What has it got in its pockets is...
Oh, I can't think of another one. What have I got in my pocket? Not fair! Not fair for it to ask us what it's got in its nasty little pockets! Sorry, I saw the cartoon when I was a kid, so...
That stuck in my head, like, I read the book first, and that stuck in my head, like, even without hearing it. What has it got in its pockets is...
Yeah.
I don't know why. You should play the Gollum video game on stream, that would be...
I'm not wasting $40 on that. Like, maybe if it
Well, I
was
guess-
10...
Alright, well, I'm gonna get it for you and Rex, and you both have to play it.
No. There we go.
Rex is always looking for recommendations, but...
Ow, you bitch. I got karate kicked when I got out of my pause menu.
Karate chop this.
It only comes out if he's caught ranting the rare rants on the PNG. It's true.
Yeah, it's like a shiny Trevor. What would a shiny Trevor be? What color would shiny Trevor be?
The same. But like one...
Slightly
like,
lighter.
Yeah. And it's only like one arm sleeve or something. Something really fucking stupid. Oh, I know, my earrings would be gold instead of silver. That would be shiny Trevor. It's like the smallest accessory on me and it's fucking stupid. As a change, it's not anything that anyone would want.
The classic Gen 3 shiny. Or whatever. That's some Gen 2s had that.
You need to get Rex to play Callisto. He's got it on his, like,
He's supposed
list.
to.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do it with Zim or something.
He's owed his audience Callisto for like a year and a half, and he keeps putting it off. But no one, we're not gonna forget about it.
The colors reverse from the hair to the body. Oh my god.
Pink and blue Trevor.
Yeah. And like brown, dark brown and light brown hair.
And I'll make you have that like really hideously oversaturated brown that like some of those pictures I generated did, you know?
Yeah, oh god. Ooh. The poses were good. That brown was awful, man.
I don't know why it did that. It's like, Vermeer does these ugly ass saturated colors, surely. You can get it put all this.
Oh, let me take the stuff off my Parazonda. You still gotta get yours up to 100? Mine's done.
Yeah, I got one more
Okay.
stab, I think.
I'm going to put this shit back on. Just regular Parazon stuff, because mine isn't gonna show up. That's... Oh, did I tell y'all what I did capture a Lich. Did I tell y'all what the name was?
You should make him like your call-in crewmate thing.
Yeah, I should.
Owie, when you got a minute, I need a few simple tools.
What is it? It's Raining Millennial Death. It's such a good name.
If that doesn't describe Trevor, I don't know what does.
Beautiful, no notes. I'm online. I'm online. I'm online. I'm back again and I'm gonna do it right. We're online, we're gonna have a fight, and we're gonna kill you tonight. Fuck all of our fans, they're fake. I hate all my fans, they're not great.
That hits different with the ransom now.
Oh, that's funny.
So, Trevor, you reveal your true form.
I know Radon really hated Andros as a boss fight in the hard mode of
Yeah.
Star Fox 64.
Why is there a monkey here?
So, Andros, you show your true form. What the heck? No way! I don't believe it!
Tell me.
Such quotable lines from that game, I love it. You know, it wasn't until I went back and played Star Fox 64 again that I kind of understood why it's so good where other versions of it fail. Like, I like Assault, but that game is incredibly linear compared to Star Fox 64. And Star Fox 64 on the N64 has alternate paths for you to go down. It has, like, different dialogue depending on if you went to a certain planet first and then a later one and a certain, like, person shows up to help you. It has different dialogue if, like, certain people are alive versus them not being alive. They're, like, not only are there different paths and a bit of a certain amount of mix-ups you can do with that, but there's also alternate things that can happen along them depending on where you go first and how you handle things. And, well, Adventures wasn't even supposed to be a Star Fox game. That's like a Zelda-like. And then you have Assault, which is kind of like 64, but with ground segments and running segments. But the game is extremely linear. There is no, like, real variation you can keep people alive, but you can't change the order of stuff. It's not the same as 64. And then Star Fox Command
is like the most branching paths, but then like 9 out of the 11 endings are bad.
Yeah, but I did enjoy getting all of those endings. They were fun.
I liked the Animal Crossing voices they had in Command.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
It was like
I'm down. I did really like it, and after playing Star Fox 2 on Nintendo Switch Online, I'm like, oh, okay, they incorporated a lot of Star Fox 2 ideas into Command. Like the tactical screen, where you have to, like, position the Great Fox and fire missiles and only go into certain fights and stuff. But honestly, I think Command did it a lot better. And then... And then you have Star Fox Zero, which I still want to play on stream, so I don't really want to fully talk about it until I do that. But Star Fox Zero is actually really well put together as a game. I like it a lot, but I don't like the presentation for certain things in it. I feel like 64 did it better, and 64 was already like a retelling of Star Fox 1, where they rebooted the franchise with it, and now they rebooted it again with Zero.
Oh, you're a Nintendo, alright, just not a Super one. It's all about the presentation.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, you're like, Star Fox Zero is a well put together game, and I'm like, yeah, because it's Star Fox 64.
They changed a lot with it, like, the planet and stuff, like, the level design and everything is different. I do think that...
But the gameplay's the same, basically, right?
Yeah,
Similar.
it's just that they force you to use the gamepad on the Wii U in order to do stuff, which I got used to and I didn't mind it because, like, I got pretty good with it. But the fact that they do not have an alternate gameplay method and they, like, were so focused on that gimmick to the detriment of everything else, I think is what hurt that game. And that's not a good design to not have options.
I feel like that was the case for a lot of Wii games. It's like it either Wii U as well, but I just remember the Wii more. Like it would just have been nice. Like okay, well we have like there's like controllers that you could use or plug in GameCube controllers for some games, and sometimes the Wiimote worked okay, and sometimes it didn't.
Yeah.
And if it didn't work really well for you, then you're just fucked because that we played the game with the Wiimote, so I didn't really want to play Other M with the fucking Wiimote.
Yeah.
I didn't want to play Other M at all, but it was funny in a sad way. But then I'm just like, man, I hate having to. I don't know, just like the recharging the missiles thing wasn't like intuitive to me. Didn't you have to like tilt the Wiimote up or something?
For which game?
Other M. Like, I thought you had to, like, tilt the Wiimote up to, like, recharge your missiles. I'm like, I would rather just have to rely on pickups.
Oh,
than
you left the squad?
Missiles. We're doing our Lich thing, right?
Oh, that's right, you gotta invite me to Railjack. Okay, I forgot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In former life,
sorry. Yeah, with Other M, you had to hold the Wiimote like a NES controller, and that's how you played it in a 3D environment game, so you had to use the D-pad to navigate a 3D environment. And then, when you wanted to aim in first-person mode, you had to flip the Wii remote to aim, like, with the IR sensor pointing towards the sensor bar, so you had to put it in one hand to go into first-person mode and shoot your missiles. And then you also had to, like, aim the IR sensor up, like, towards the ceiling, in order to recharge your missiles.
Yeah, I hated that. I would rather just rely on pickups than have to do that.
Okay, before we start, can you give me just a little bit to take care of something? I've got a message I've got to respond to.
Yeah, Poppy first stuff, I know. Answering all that fan mail. He needs a secretary. His arms are crossed and he's deep in thought.
Okay, that would be this one.
Our favourite toad is Slippy Toad, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that's not it. Is it this one? This one?
Get a load of, get a load of, get a load of, get a load of this.
Okay, so let me go here. Sorry, I've got to focus.
I know I'm helping.
I am the Final Fantasy 7.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses?
Oh, we got the pixel avatar.
Oh, I must have hit something. Yep, there's another special one.
The hidden avatar. Yo, the avatar. I need water. Dude.
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
There we go. Can't believe Trevor doesn't have a secretary to handle all his fan mail.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, I got it.
As popular as he is.
I got stuff taken care of. That was my rat Sona before. This is my pixel Sona. TF and the Trevor's secretary. Fan mail makes him big and round. What do I use to keybind your avatars? Well, if it actually worked on ViataTube, I would use MIDI keys so that I don't have to, like, interfere with anything, but I was never able to get any MIDI keys set up working, so I use, like, the numpad.
Don't you need, like, one of those big expensive ones that Rex has for some reason that is, like, specifically meant to...
Unsolicited cacophony.
For
Yeah, so
avatar switching?
I don't know.
You need to spend $300 on one that shows the avatars on the keys that you hit.
Oh, yeah. I like how the last time we found out you can actually get to these spots too early so that it doesn't trigger properly.
Yep.
I tried to punch a guy once for making fun of me. It was awesome. Wait, can I see?
Yeah, I'll remind you tonight, but like the Warframe stream tonight, like every 30 minutes you'll get like a Twitch drop for 5 heart cells.
Oh, yeah. So you can get 15 in total, which is pretty sweet.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it on in the background. Because heaven knows I'm not watching Steve's new game for 5 hours and then like 30 minutes of the Warframe stream.
They don't show Soulframe on prime time, but a lot of the time it's just them like kind of fucking around and just playing random content, and there's not really anything new that they're showing, so
yeah.
I think people just kind of are like, oh, I can get drops, I'm gonna leave it on in the background.
Got it. Your railjack is huge! It's huge! Excuse me, God. A stream deck? Yeah. That's what he was talking about.
No, I get to do cool stuff, but
I'm not a popular streamer like Trevor, so I don't remember the names.
my dad always says it's good to be around people who push you to be better.
You gotta invest in your popularity, Trevor.
I mean, I try.
And don't forget us little guys when you're big and famous on Furry Boulevard, Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Selling the TheTrevorFox brand. The TheTrevorFox brand.
No, the glass is preventing me from getting back up.
I wonder if you did have like merch in some way, if a lot of people would buy it.
Most people totally
I mean,
change
I would
once
love
they
to have a
figure out
Trevor
games
plushie.
stuff.
I would love to have a Naku plushie. I have always wanted to have a Naku plushie for myself.
You could sell cat bell collars.
Just go buy a bunch of collars from PetSmart.
Upsell them, yeah. Paint 'em
Upsell it
red
by
and-
10 times.
Yeah. Your very own refurbished Trevor collar.
Where's the Trevor Fox plush with a hole in it? But I'm Noel.
Now it's real. It's just crazy. Oh, you're a total button masher.
I am a button masher.
You're a total button masher.
You fucking mutton basher.
Yeah, you need the suspiciously placed hole Trevor plush.
Not after the people who buy it are done with it. We're online! We're online! We're back again in the future, gonna bring it to you cause we're online!
I do like they're in this form in the past in 1999, so the implication is that they just stayed this way for like thousands of years just to fight you.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Just to annoy people in the future with space music.
Oh god, the band online, they're back as TechRot.
They're back again.
Oh my god, we're back again. Brought assist to everybody say.
And we turn invisible. See, if you skip their little thing there, you get like a tiny little break before their stage attacks you because they have to time it to the music.
That's funny. Ah! Whoa! Okay, something got me. And I'm not quite
Let's
sure
see
what
if
it
it's
was.
locking. Oh, it didn't lock me out of my operator form this time. That's good.
Nice.
Half the
Thank
time it just
you.
doesn't let me go into operator in this fight.
Hmm.
And that happens.
Six-inch Trevor figurine that fits in a mason jar. Not the cum jar. I'm gonna get the Bowser treatment.
It's invisible or anything.
I don't know.
It's marking the enemies that are already down, so I can't tell where he is, because I don't know which one I'm shooting at.
I don't see him?
He's somewhere, because I'm hitting him sometimes. Unless it's the... I don't know. I hit his shields a little bit. This is cool. Wait a minute. And if I summon crewmate, will he see him? Or, or call, I guess. Shoot him.
Where are they aiming?
I don't know. Like, my splash damage is hitting him sometimes, but if he's in the wall or some shit, I'm not gonna be able to, like, stab him.
Well, are we able to leave and come back?
No. Oh, well, we'd have to, like, redo it.
What, the
Which
whole
isn't
thing?
that bad, but... Yeah.
No,
If we can't touch it.
You mean just the fight, right? I'm talking about the
yeah,
entire
yeah,
witch
yeah. Oh, no,
thing.
no, not the whole... No, no. Just the
Okay.
fight here.
That's
I don't know
not
where
bad.
he is. I think
I
he's
think
like
he's
under
in
the
the
map or
wall.
some
Yeah,
shit.
Shadow's like trying to get out there.
And yeah, like my splash damage hits him sometimes because his shield goes down, but it's not constantly hitting him. Well, this is stupid.
So dumb.
Good game. Also, he has like an attack where he has like these rotating things and is just like continuously doing that and not ending.
Yeah.
This is very
Yep,
cool.
that glitched out. Okay, so what do we do then?
Cool shit. We'll just like quit out.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do. Unless, well, I don't have any explosive weapons, so I don't think anything's gonna hit him. My guys can't hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably have to leave. That's stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and abort mission, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll return to dojo. Ship departing, get back on board, but I can't. What do you...
Also,
I can't
hello.
leave?
Hello, Karma. Welcome
Leave.
out. Good to see ya.
Wow.
Wait, what? Why can't you leave?
I can't leave What happened? What's happening? It won't let me out of the fight, so I can't... Okay. This is so stupid.
Wow, you should report
I
that.
kept hitting abort mission, and then it's like... Well, I couldn't abort it. It would say return to dojo, like we're in, like, just empty space in the railjack or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'm like... Okay, return to dojo, and it's like, get back to the ship, and then I can't because it won't let you leave if you're in the fight. You can't go through the exit, so you're just stuck there, and then I did that like 3 times, and then it didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden it's just like, mission failed. I'm like, okay.
You might want to
work.
report that one.
I don't know if I
pretty
can.
major.
I don't know if I can, because it's like, you kind of have to like... It has to be, like, repeatable for them to, like, really understand why it's happening, but that's never happened to me before, so...
Yeah. He glitched bad.
That was stupid. At least we don't... It wasn't too much. Ready?
Yep. Oh, sorry. I didn't even see that up there. My bad.
And I could have hit it, but... If you were doing something... No, I don't want to watch this long-ass cutscene.
Oh, God, my arm.
I jerked off too hard.
My shoulder hurts. But it's been hurting for a long time now.
You got a chip in your shoulder.
Oh yeah, by the way, since Radon sent me a thing, but I saw it shared in the channel, did you know that the CEO for Discord is stepping down, and he's going to be replaced by the CEO for Activision Blizzard?
What a great future we have. We're truly in the best timeline.
It's such an odd replacement.
This is the timeline future Trunks didn't come to.
This is the one he was from.
Yeah. Except instead of 17 and 18, like the android's like Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
It's my age to do.
Hello, I am Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, it is me.
I am not a lizard person, I swear.
It was a wonderful day.
How could you invite us to some kid's party?
See, I first heard chills in that So when I found out that Chills actually does a YouTube channel where he like shows off different like
He talks like that, yeah.
well, where he shows off different videos and they're supposed to be scary and that's his voice for it, I couldn't take any of that seriously. Look at this
Yeah, that's why it's
person
funny.
when the door opens on its own.
They reported the spider to be about the size of a fully grown pizza.
Okay, let's try this again. So, like, from what you've heard is that Activision Blizzard Head was the one that really pushed for WoW Classic and a lot of other things that were really popular with people. Well, hey, maybe it'll be okay.
All my old friends from school are hitting me up for backstage passes now. Oh, you're a total button masher.
We will have to see.
I'm wary of people who glitch through the map and make me have to do this again. Now I would say old Warframe, yeah, if it glitched, you'd probably have to do the whole glitch.
Yeah. I believe that.
That's only a slight exaggeration. That did happen when I was doing like a Sister of Parvos thing once, because I got in my like necromac on the ship and was killing shit, and then he just got like stuck in a doorway, and then it wouldn't let me like transference out for some reason, so I was just like stuck there and I couldn't use unstuck. I was like, oh cool, I love M to redo this grid. Okay, let's not.
There we go. That's better.
I've tried really hard not to let.
I guess I'll keep him because Otnum wanted those ugly tails and he has them. So.
Okay.
Ready?
Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta activate it. Yep, I'm ready. I always think it's gonna be automatic. I forget that you have to actually activate it.
I am who I am. It's not like I'm trying to change that or anything.
Let's hope yours doesn't glitch out.
Right?
If you don't like talk things out, it can really get to you.
Let's dance. Quite a snarky meatball, Trevor.
Quite so. And his head does look like a meatball.
Never dodged them.
The audience got me!
Oh look, I can't use operator.
Okay, I'll just
I love that
revive, it's
shit.
okay. I don't want to risk it glitching out again.
I think there's a lot of glitch shit with this fucking fight, because I can't use, like, half the time I do this, I can't use operator, even though you should be able to.
Yeah.
And then shit like that happens. There's been issues with the one you're fighting specifically, where he's, like, glitched out of the level and you can't hit him.
Get these.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Vanquish! Die! Says I.
Help. I'm helping.
Thank you. Whee! Enter the esophagus.
Get bored.
Look, they can call it the esophage all they want to, but I'm calling it the esophagus.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty close.
I got a live heart sound. Hell yeah, boy!
Time to dry dock, Trevor.
Oh god, we're dry docking!
Bend
We're
over.
dry docking! Oh my god! Help! Look, we're going through, like, shock space according to Dead Space, or hyperspace according to Star Wars, or like a warp according to other
Void.
sci-fi. Or the Void according to Warframe.
Another job well executed.
Alright.
Docking dryly. And now we just go back to our thing, right? Leave the dojo.
Mm-hmm.
Jade Shadows.
Jade Shadow Legends.
Jade Shadow Legends. I'm Shadow Man. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a tail feather ephemera. Is that what you got too?
Yeah.
Wait, why did you have
you
to, they give you the ephemera whether you capture them or kill them, right?
Because I was getting it in case Otnam actually played this game again, because he liked it. That was like the one he wanted. So if he gets it, then... If he wants to play it again, then I can give the Lich to him to do.
Oh, I see.
When you convert a Lich, you can trade it. Like I traded you that one.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, when I traded you that Lich that one time, that was one that I fought and captured. And then I gave it to you so you could get the ephemera.
Okay, thank you. So that's how it works.
Alright. What do you want to do? You want to get another one going?
I did want to do some Nightwave shit.
Now you
What
might
shit
be
do you
wondering
gotta
if I'm
do?
holding back on you.
I gotta open 30 lockers,
Dreamers.
complete 3 scans for Cephalon, Samaris. Hijack a cruise ship from the enemy.
Okay.
And defeat the Oro Worm in the Steel Path, which I don't think is happening.
That's boring. I hate doing Steel Path to Viri. It's like,
Yeah.
not worth it at all.
I feel like it was neat when I did it the first time, and then it lost all of its appeal.
Well, it's just like, oh, you can get like 1.5 times the rewards, so you get like 15, whatever the hell those things are called, pathos clamps from Steel Path, but like,
Yeah.
if you're running, like, I generally don't run in a party of 4. In a party of 4, it's probably, you know, fine because you got 4 people doing it. But like when you're solo, it's like you can complete probably like 3 normal runs in the time it would take you to do like 1 steel path run, and then you're already like getting more pathos clamps that way anyway.
Well, here's the thing I
There's not
hate
really much
about
other reason.
Duviri. Steel path is already hard. So let's take away your Warframe that you're familiar with. Let's introduce RNG elements, and let's have you start from scratch against enemies that you have no chance against. Doesn't it sound fun?
You got your little pew pew, and you got your melee weapon that you can't mod. And if you like max out or whatever one of the intrinsic trees, you can summon your Warframe for like 15 seconds at a time with a 3-minute cooldown.
God. So, I do need to open lockers, which means like a corpus level would probably be a good one just to run through.
Alright.
Just some random ass corpus level. Failed to join. Let me try and join again. Sometimes that happens.
That's cool.
You're gonna have to invite me again.
Sometimes it just fails. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay, I'm in. Whee!
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online? Oh my god. Someone help! I thought I got away from this anime, but it keeps coming back.
You thought you got away, but you're still in the game.
I am convinced that the writer for SAO does not understand how to make a compelling story. Because they keep doing things like they'll have interesting plot elements and then fuck every single one of them up.
Mm-hmm. There's lockers here.
Okay. Thank you. Like, SAO, at the beginning, it was like, okay, we're trapped in this MMO, our bodies are in the real world, we have to try to make it to level 100 of this dungeon without dying, and beat it. And for an MMO to never die once, that is a really, really hard sell. And their lives are on the line. And then you also introduce, like, PvP factions, which are still in the game, but since people die for real, like, it then paints this faction as something bad, because, you know, they're actually killing people. But then that begs the question, do they actually believe that they're killing people, or do they still see it as a game? Well, unfortunately, it's not that complex. They just like murdering people, but like, you have interesting... Huh?
But so do you, so it's okay.
Yeah. But they have interesting stuff, and they just kind of throw it away. Like, all of that, it gets resolved halfway through the season, and they get out. And then they have, like, another interesting plot line where the Laughing Coffin members, this is the PvP guild, try to track down Kirito in real life to kill him. It's like, oh, that's interesting. That lasts for like an episode and it's over.
You can open lockers with your operator, I'm pretty sure.
I can't, oh, I see, so I don't have to get out of the fairy form.
Yeah.
And then, like, they're developing Kirito, so he's going to be a game designer. Like, even after all the traumatic stuff he went through, he still looks at the guy who designed SAO as some sort of god. I don't know why he's, like, deified in the show. and it's really weird. Oh, I see. I'm hitting the button. And he wants...
in here.
Oh, okay, thank you. And he wants to make games himself and is studying to be a game designer. So he starts helping the government. I've opened all of them, we're good. So he's helping the government train an AI to become self-aware. And he's doing this by going into a VR simulation. This is like the 4th or 5th season. And when he goes into the simulation, he loses all memory of himself in the real world. And when he exits the simulation, he loses all memory of himself in the simulation. But I guess... Yeah, but I guess they're tracking it or something. And the point of the simulation is to cause such unbelievable, horrible suffering to the AI that they push beyond their boundaries and become human. But, like, they're all, like, computer generated, and it's all centered on one person, so most of the characters don't matter, and Kirito dying doesn't matter. And he doesn't remember anything, so it's like all the stakes have been completely removed from the story. And I can't get invested in that.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
I don't know, I feel like he has good ideas, but then just fucks all of them up.
That's what's gonna happen with our AI. People are gonna try to poison it to stop it from generating pictures and videos, and then it's gonna become sentient and get really mad, and it's gonna turn into Am and then kill all of us.
You know, if Am existed and it tortured me forever by turning me into a giant blob with no mouth, I think I'd be okay.
He wouldn't do that, though, because he would know that you'd like it, so he would pick the thing that you're most afraid of that you don't like, and then he would torture you with that.
I guess that's true.
So he would he'd turn you into, like, a game journalist and, like, give you wet kisses for eternity.
And fill the room with spiders.
You like spiders, though, don't you?
No, I hate spiders. I have arachnophobia.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, how come you don't have the arachnophobia mod turned on?
Because they don't bother me in games, and I actually watch spider videos online as a form of self-help, because finding out facts about spiders helps me combat that. Like, learning that spiders have paw pads on the end of their legs. That's the cutest thing ever. Yeah, it is. It really is adorable. Like, you get the zoom-in shots of, like, the little claws sticking out, and they have, like, little paw pads there. Like, that's fucking adorable. I still don't want it to walk on me, but that helps me.
I'll turn you into a spider, and that'll help.
I mean, I've turned into a spider before.
And then you're in your own little isekai anime then.
I do typically smash spiders and bugs, but I do try not to because it bothers me. The last spider I got was like I think it was a wolf spider that was in my room. It was fucking big. Those legs were not like little sticks, they were tubes. And I caught that one and I managed to release it. I was very proud of myself for that.
Should have released it in Aubrey's room. That would have been funnier.
I think the bug I feel most guilty for smashing, there was a big rhino beetle in my room and I just smashed it repeatedly until I tore it into segments. I was kind of freaking out, but I looked up information. It's like, oh yeah, they're harmless. I'm like, damn it. So the next one, like, that was in my room, I felt something bump my foot, and I looked down, and there was like a giant rhino beetle bumping my foot. And yeah, I kind of panicked.
He wanted to play.
Ah! But I got a jar, and I let that one go. But apparently you can pick those up because they don't bite. Which is funny, these little, like, ladybug imposters bite, but giant fucking rhino beetles don't.
They just want to wrestle.
Yeah. Creator of SAO does not know anything. about writing. He's admitted he's never even played an MMO. It's just a harem power fantasy where he dates several characters that are sometimes his sisters. I've seen the interviews.
Well, Trevor, you could make an anime then.
Well, at least he's having fun with it. Wait, why would you say that? If Aubrey heard you say that, she would be vomiting like all over the stream right now.
That's why it's funny.
Spider steppies. Yeah, I'm not a fan of SAO. It's bad writing, and I was over it after the first few episodes of Season 2. I go back and watch it, and, like, I missed all of the dumb romance stuff from Season 1, I think because I was really caught up. There were a few really good moments in the first half of Season 1. There were, and I really like them, and they don't develop them properly. But, like, I was so caught up with it being an MMO, a VR MMO, where they were trapped in the game, and them getting out, that I kind of overlooked a lot of stuff the first time through, and then on rewatch, when I already know what's going to happen, that stuff stands out really bad, where so much really does just focus on random fucking Asuna romance and them making soy sauce where I don't care. And them having a daughter with the AI of the game, which is weird. The AI of the game is like this little fairy, and it becomes Kirito and Asuna's daughter.
Uh-huh. The Samaris thing's kind of a pain in the ass, because you have to, like, know where the target spawns, and I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Because it's just like, oh, it spawns on these planets and shit, and you can do it, but, like, sometimes just certain nodes just don't work.
We can do 3 sabotage missions. That's one that I have.
Sabotage? Oh, that's just that mission again. That's the fastest one.
Okay. Let's just do that 3 times. We just gotta run through it.
It'll be 2 times.
You want me to tell you my favorite part of SAO? Was Kirito's PTSD, which they didn't properly address, and they had him get over really quickly, but I think the presentation of it was very good. Because Kirito is a lone wolf, and that's just how he's always played games. And then he decides to open up. What happens when he opens up? The guild he's with dies. Yeah, they all die. Because they go to a dungeon, and they do get caught in a trap, but I think the implication is that Kirito's level is higher than theirs, so it upscales the monsters. And all of them die.
It's my fault. Yeah.
And then when he tells the guild leader kills himself.
He auto-deletes.
And so Kirito hears suffering from success.
Yeah.
So Kirito hears about a thing that can resurrect a dead player, and he wants to resurrect one of the people that have died to know what they were trying to say to him as they died, because he didn't hear it. And it bothers him, but when he gets this item, it turns out that you have to do it within seconds of the person dying. Otherwise, it wouldn't work. And then he finds, like, a recorded message from that person telling him that, you know, not to feel bad, that it wasn't his fault or anything. Which helps him through the grieving, but it's still, like, it's still something that he carries with him. Uh-oh. Damn it. I quit below the thing. Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow. Did you watch that unfold on stream?
Yeah, that'll happen. I usually don't If there's like
Hello.
floors where you go into an alternate form and shit, it's just better if you don't re-enable. If you don't do that on an elevator, because sometimes that'll just happen.
But anyway.
Operator.
Okay. I thought that was really good, and then they don't really develop it properly. Like, he still has it, the PTSD, but he starts working with people again, and I don't know. It just doesn't last as long as it should.
So many locked doors.
Hey. Oh my god, that's a huge alarm. Fucking use the goddamn cipher. It didn't work.
You don't need to. It marks that door, but you go out that door. Yeah.
Oh, this one? Okay.
The one that you go down the stairs.
Oh, that's lame.
It's stupid. I think you can unlock it from the other end, but yeah, if you're coming from that end, then it's just...
Yay!
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
He unalives and redeaths. Ugh. I like how you had to say ugh after typing that out.
He auto-unalives.
He auto-deleted?
He auto-unalived in Minecraft?
Hmm. Again.
We need to destroy the reactor. Your target is the
We have so many reactors to destroy, Red. What's up with this? Who designed this game?
They're doing a bunch of reaction videos. When you have to destroy the reactor, you like barge into like a YouTuber's room.
Yeah.
Like, reacting to an internet historian video, and you're like, this is content.
Nerf this.
Me reacting to someone else's video. I love watching a good video through, like, with somebody else's face on the screen going, oh my god, like every 3 seconds. That's really, like, that's content.
I think the only time I've ever done stuff is if I didn't get the game ending. So I looked it up because it required a lot more investment. But then it's muted on the VOD anyway.
That's it. Now get out of here.
Oh, now it's this door that's unlocked.
Right? Go figure.
That's cool.
Ah! Yeah, I made it.
Energy.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
The Lotus will be pleased with performance.
Respectfully uninstall yourself. Dude, if I was turned into a robot, that would be a hot identity death. You either get, like, completely removed and uninstalled, you get deleted, or you have something overwrite you, so you become something else. Like, fuck yes.
Okay. You're
I'm gonna
looking for the
overwrite
mainframe.
you,
It's critical that
like
you deliver the payload to
the
that
computer
location.
guy in Batman Beyond, where he like regresses to a baby and then dies.
Oh yeah, that was always so creepy. I mean, he was going to like
Your age
overwrite his
regression
grandson.
fetish. Yeah.
See, whenever I think about it in those terms, though, it's like disgusting. It's like, ew,
Yeah.
my granddad wants to like overwrite my
Identity
personality
death me?
so I become
Yeah.
him. That's fucking disgusting.
But when you think of it in general terms, you're like, wow, that's hot.
Wait, where are you at?
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
Yeah,
Oh.
hop down.
Oh, interesting.
We don't take elevators anymore. We don't. Used to have to take those because you couldn't park.
What would happen if you jumped off before?
You could jump down, but you had to ride elevators up unless you were Excalibur because you couldn't like jump that high.
Oh,
There
I
wasn't
see.
any like wall running and
That's
shit.
it. Now get out of here.
That's it. Now get out of here. Dude,
That's it.
how long did this game take to do? Because, like, we're flying through this, and it was a lot slower before, yeah? How fucking long
What do you
did it
mean?
take to go through levels? Because this, these
Oh.
are pretty long.
A while, because you mainly, I mean, you could still kill enemies, but I mean, like, before, you know, power creep set in, like, you were still pretty vulnerable to shit. Like, Rhino was pretty much, like, the frame that could survive everything.
Right?
But if you weren't Rhino, like, you could pretty easily die to even, like, lower level enemies and crap, because, like, the highest levels in the game, like, when it first started was, like, 30 to 50 or something.
Yeah.
And they had a bunch of crap with like scaling armor and it being ridiculous before they fixed it. And...
Okay.
But yeah, you usually had to like kind of use stealth through the levels or at least try to like avoid alerting targets and like kill every enemy. You couldn't just like run past everything.
Working to
Yeah.
lift us up.
We didn't have the parkour before, so you just kind of had to run really fast, and there was a stamina bar, so you couldn't always run.
Really? Collect 20 different types of resources? We can technically do that if we go to the open world.
I mean, that's like in total, so you can do it on any map. Like, you could do it in 1999, you can do it.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
It has to be different types, though.
Yeah. So, like, eventually you'll have to do another map, but...
Okay, let's try it. Hey, Winter Breeze, welcome out. Good to see ya. Yep, I'm doing Warframe with Red until... Wait, don't you have to go to work now?
In like 10 minutes.
Oh, so we can't do a thing right now. We
We could do,
literally
like,
have to shut
one
down.
level.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one level. You pick.
Yeah, we could start new Liches or something
Yeah, I'm down.
for later.
If reprogramming overriding was like brainwashing, I could see it being hot. See, I do like that, but I like just the snap out of existence. You were gone. You were completely dead identity-wise and just not there anymore. And either nothing or something takes your place. I have found great enjoyment in the existential, horrific nature of that.
You watch Dragon Ball Super and saw Beerus just like delete something from all timelines. You're like, wow, that's hot.
Yeah. I don't know, that's kind of why I say that existential shit doesn't really bother me anymore. Because I've kind of internalized it into liking stuff like that, and it's like, whatever.
It's become your fetish.
Yeah.
You internalize your weaknesses to become your fetishes, and then they're your strength.
Alright, track that Legasite. Get in there. Do your job.
8 finishers might be annoying. Try to kill enemies with finishers if you can.
Oh, okay. Hello, Did you get one?
Yeah, sometimes mine count for 2. I don't really know why that happens, but I'm not gonna
I just
complain.
don't see it popping up for me.
Yeah,
I'm
they have to
trying.
be at like 20 or 30% health or something, and usually an enemy's dead before then. So like an Eximus is usually the only one I can get it to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not popping up for me.
Yeah, just try to do it on Eximus units if you see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna input my code to get my Lich going.
Look at those numbers go up. Bonus points if it's fall from grace. Oh, hell yeah. I love it when pious, self-righteous characters get corrupted. I love that. I love fucking characters becoming demonic. Or corrupted by demons. God, it's so good. I went too hard on that Eximus unit, I'm sorry.
I know your bloodlust knows no bounds, Trevor.
Like, I'm just not seeing the finisher pop up.
It does, yeah. For me, it's like, I'll do a little bit of damage, it'll kill their shield, and then, like, I do too much damage and it just kills them before the finisher prompt even shows.
Oh shit, you can't even revive me. I don't know what happened. I got knocked down and then disappeared from life.
You auto-deleted, I know it.
Oh, the Legacyte! The leggy site.
I think Eximus might count for 2, so if I can do 2 more Eximus.
Okay.
But we might have to summon another Legacyte after this one, because if you don't summon them, then the enemies don't spawn.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine. You need to activate a Lich chain.
They're so funny. He's escaping alright. Right into the wall.
Do you see any things to start a Lich with? I can't see them if...
Will you oblige?
Oh shit,
They should spawn.
looking around, I don't see anything.
Kill these Eximus.
I went too soft on that one, very insane creature. Hey Havoc, welcome out.
Yeah, the prompt just doesn't show up for me a lot.
Yeah, same.
Because, like, there'd be some where they're at, like, 5% health and it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah. Like that guy, for example.
There's Warframes that can just do finishers, but...
Oh, I got it.
all of them. There you go.
What? It didn't count. I saw myself do the finisher.
Yay.
Okay,
Yeah, so I saw that.
apparently that doesn't count. You got it?
Complete
Nice.
the whole animation. Alright, just look for those things to start a lich with, I guess. 'Cause I
Oh,
can't
okay.
see them.
Done.
Oh, I see it.
Flee to extraction now.
Right here
or
is one.
continue. Ask Kalimos to find the
I
next
already
legacy.
got mine, so go ahead.
Remember,
Okay.
tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Oh shit, I can't turn into her while I'm doing this. There we go.
Can't TF.
I can't become Pixie while I'm trying
even
to
breathe?
do this. Right? God, why am I even alive? Alright, here we go. I failed. Damn.
If Amir's take on the situation is accurate, you are now
That
being
was-
stalked by a knockoff clone of a popular late 20th century band.
I've succeeded at that like most of the times I do it, and it never does anything. It's allegedly it's supposed to give you like an antivirus mod if you
Done it.
like a chance at one, but I've never gotten one, so I don't. It
Gotcha.
doesn't matter to me. I just,
Should we
like,
kill
fail
the
it.
other Legasite? Since it's
Might
spawned?
as well.
Okay, what does it give us?
I mean, it'll just give us like a rotation reward, so we might get like a relic or something out of it.
Okay,
If it's here, we'll do it.
there he is. Look, he's running.
Rat
It's on the run.
is this.
Got him.
The rats are all like this. The rat goes like this. So the
Every
rat's
time
like
I say
this.
we could get something
The normal
good,
rat
it's
is like
we
this.
get a kid
That's
one.
the normal rat. Like this, like this.
Thanks.
It sniffs. It's like this for quite a while. He's like this.
Taken from Holvania.
And then maybe he sniffs. You are now a normal rat.
Monster.
Normal rat hours. Hey, Straight Fox, welcome out. Good to see ya.
What are you gonna do after this?
I'll do some art.
The full
Yeah.
Do you think you can do more next time?
Instead of conscious personality death, how about like a small bit of you is alive enough to know the changes happened and there's nothing they can do about it? I like that too. That's also a mood. But I also like the other thing. Like, my moods are all over the spectrum. I understand what you mean in that what's the point. Glitzy a lifetime smash.
Let's see a lifetime smash. A lifetime smashed. Mine is herbal lineup.
Herbal lineup.
Man, not now, Eleanor.
It has an emote I don't have. That's
That was a piece of cake, that boss battle. It was. We just shot him in the head until he died.
That's all Warframe used to be.
Both versions of Identity Play has its own fun merits. It does. I do get the whole, like, well, if they don't know it happened, what's the point? Because I definitely feel that with a few things. It's kind of why I hate people being petrified, and then it's like, oh, 300 years pass, and you unpetrify them. And they're like, oh, what happened? I was asleep. I don't remember. It's like, that's so fucking lame.
That's why I'm saying.
I want them tortured. I want them consciously aware for all 300 years, only being able to stare straight ahead and be trapped inside their own head and unable to do anything about it. That's the petrification I want.
That's why I don't understand why you don't like the Cactus Cowboy, because that's what he does.
Because you sent me cowboy shit.
But he's the he turns people into cacti, and then they just have to live with that, and they can't scream or anything. They just live as cacti forever till they get run over by cars.
Boot the Trevor. Hey, Beerus, welcome out. That happens in an anime, the one Doctor anime where the guy has green hair. That one time. I don't know the anime. He does calculations for 200 years to keep himself sane. Dr. Stone. That got real dark.
Stone.
Alright, Ren. Well, hopefully you don't have to work too long today.
Nah, there's not as much to do, but I'll probably be there till like 4:30.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright, man. Well, thank you for playing Warframe with me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Sounds like your poppy for text messages going off.
Is it?
I heard a Moogle noise.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I do need to check that. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will switch tracks here. So, have a good day, Red. Be safe. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Me having your toys eyeball my shooters like they want to make friends. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Also, I turned the video game music up when we did the boss fight, and I forgot to turn it back down because I really wanted y'all to hear that. For fun. But I can turn it back down to a more manageable level now. And I do want to get some art done, because I have a commission that I have been given permission to do more on, not to mention I need to try and get some raffle shit done. We'll see how long I spend on it. But I need to do something. You recently got back into Warframe and the addiction is so strong. It can be. It's a fun game.